Hi you guys, I'm back. You may hear my kids because I decided to do a reading while they're awake. Unfortunately, no, I'm kidding. I always have them, so those are some people that you will always hear. And I mostly do readings at night because that's when I have free time. And I got some energy for a Gemini, okay? And this is the card that I got for Gemini out of all cards. I was like, Spirit, what sign should I do today? And I got the Ten of Swords out of every card in the deck. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, and I'm still kind of meditating, I hear that you're trying to release yourself from old habits. You're trying to detach yourself from people that will ignite these habits. Like, say you had a best friend and something that you guys used to do together was drink, right? And this is just an example, not saying that all of you guys are drinkers, but you're trying to kind of distance yourself from this person or these people that kind of motivated you into this energy, because maybe it's caused some health issues for you in the past, or this is something that's been really hard for you to, get away from. And I'm seeing 1010 also. Endings bring new beginnings. So I feel like this is a new beginning for you, Gemini. Being an air sign, I see you guys spending a lot of time in isolation thinking. Like you guys are, especially about the future, embarking in nature, getting one with yourself, changing things that you've always wanted to change about yourself, regardless of how people feel about it. Some people are going to be like, why don't you want to drink with me? Why don't you want to hang out? And you're just like, I don't feel the need to hang out right now. I don't feel the need to drink. Like, I don't have that, those cravings. I don't know if you said a prayer or asked God to release you from certain cravings. And God is listening to you. God is hearing you. God is saying, hey, I'm willing to help you. If you want to move forward with me in a sober reality, we can do that. Because honestly, I was talking to someone today and he wasn't a Cancer. I mean, he is a Cancer, but he was not a Gemini. I'm not sure if he has Gemini traits. He may have some in his chart. But I was talking to him about smoking. That's another bad habit that a lot of people have. And you realize, I told him that I was a smoker for 12 years and I recently stopped smoking in the beginning of the year, because during the last part of 2025, I went through the whole year battling with myself about my addiction with THC or whatever. And it's not something that, a lot of people they smoke for fun or they smoke to escape. And I feel like as much as I smoked, I could not escape my reality. So I felt like at a point I came to terms with my reality and I was just like, I could live like this in a sober mind. The things that I've accepted. Once you start accepting life for what it is, then you realize that, hey, this vice is not working for me. Prayer is actually working a lot better. Walking is working a lot better. Sleeping is working a lot better. Listening to meditation is working a lot better. Doing yoga, going to the gym, riding bikes, being outside, touching grass, hugging trees is a lot better than my vices. Because at the end of the day, vices hold you back and they leave you in this continuous cycle of BS, So for you, Gemini, I feel like you've been through a lot, especially with this Ten of Swords. And I feel like, a lot of times you've come to terms with your reality. You're just like, you know what? I've been through a lot. And you think, Geminis are always in their head. You think about every situation that has stabbed you in the back, every situation that has kept you behind, every situation that has caused you to turn to a vice, whether that be something that's drinking, smoking, whatever it was, and it's no longer working for you. Now you would like to be in a sober reality, a sober mind, and you would like to fit in this reality as one person, as your old self. You're going back to the things that you used to love. Maybe you're starting to research things that you've always wanted to do, you've always wanted to see. Maybe you're planning a vacation. We're going to get more into this. I wanted to get some energy for you, Gemini, and the person on your mind as well. I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are all doing well. I pray that Spirit grants me the serenity and the emotional maturity to get these messages out for you today. And I pray that He protects me as I channel these energies for you guys. Another thing I was hearing is that it's been a long journey, right? Like, you guys have been in this everlasting journey of trying to better yourself as a person for your family. I see you spending a lot of time trying to not save your relationships, but repair your relationships with certain people. Hold on one second. I have a phone call. Literally, the person that I was just talking about had called me. So, guys, excuse-moi, but I had to take that call. It was actually somewhat beneficial, and I had almost gotten into a talk about like the planets and signs and all that good stuff, or just the way the planets move, and how no matter how much you love a person, they're gonna go through their karma. You don't have to wish this karma on this person. You don't have to pray about it. It's just the way the planets move. Like, say someone you were in a relationship with for 8 years treat you a certain way, and for the last 4 years of your relationship, they treat you like complete garbage, right? Just a complete waste. And you felt that, but the other person didn't. And in that time, they expected you to always be there for them. They expected you to always stay there, and they expected you to always be a doormat, somebody they can always depend on, right? But no. Spirit is saying, actually, my angel is worth more than this. My angel is worth having someone who cares about them unconditionally. A lot of people love with conditions. A lot of people love conditionally, and that is not something that you deserve. And that is something that Spirit is saying that you don't deserve, right? So let's get some energy. Please protect me as I channel the energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please protect me as I channel the energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah. You could be keeping quiet about something, Gemini. You could be also receiving a promotion at work, or you could be leveling up in your life to some degree. And what I was saying about, people treating you like a complete waste, I got that card out. Some of these people that you had in your past treat you like a complete waste. Why do they treat this person like trash? Because they feel forgotten. They feel like you left them in the past. What could they be ascending in, Spirit? What could this person be ascending in? Your dreams. Your dreams are going to come true. And that could be why these people are kind of mad at you for leaving them behind. Yeah, I feel like, you're in this energy of transforming your life and just keeping your transformations to yourself. You know how some people, they announce their transformations like, hey, I'm going to quit smoking. Hey, I'm going to unfollow all these people on social media. Hey, I'm going to do this. Well, you're keeping it all to yourself, Gemini. You're just like, I don't have a problem keeping things to myself because I don't feel the need to tell everybody. You understand that when you tell everybody things, or just when you share things with different people, things don't come to pass like you want it to. Your plans fall through. The miracles that you were expecting, they don't come because people have evil eye on you. And now you're realizing that. You're like, people don't have good intentions for me. They're mad about me leaving them in the past. Even though they treat me like a piece of trash. Even though they made me feel like I was worthless at some point in time, I'm ascending, and this is a miracle that I'm hoping for. And this is something that I hope to get through for myself. I plan on making a great transformation, caterpillar to a butterfly. And this is something that you deserve. This is something that God has always wanted for you. This is something that God has kept in his treasure box for you, Gemini. Like, God has a treasure box of things that, he would like for you to embark on, things that he would like for you to do. In different phases of our life, we go through these transformations, and you're taking a moment to reflect. and look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I see myself. I see what I used to look like. I see what I used to feel like. And I did not feel good at that time. I did not feel good around those people. I did not feel good in that environment. So you're removing yourself, which is what God expected you to do, because you're transforming, you're elevating, you're ascending to a higher point in your life. It's usually lonely at the top because not everybody is willing to change with you, right? So as you're changing with the seasons, you're changing with the times. This is your own path, Gemini. So whoever comes with you is on the right path with you. Like, these are the people that are supposed to be with you on this path, this journey. Whoever is, you know, this person that you left behind, this forgotten person, this past, this old friend, this old, I'm getting coworker. It's so weird. That is so random. It could also be a past lover. They're going to message you. This person has taken the time to reflect as well as you and see that, hey, Gemini is changing. Gemini is changing on me. And it doesn't make me feel good, you know? Yeah. You could be sitting at home, Gemini, saying to yourself, this is somewhere that you find as your safe place. This is somewhere that you see as, you know, I can always be here and be to myself. I can gain introspection about my next steps and build my future and think about my future plans. You're constantly planning, Gemini. What else is Gemini doing at home? You're letting go. You're letting go. You're opening up to the divine. You're releasing. I feel like the best way to move forward is to release. Hold on to the energy for what? Hold on to negative energy for why? Hold on to that positive energy, Gemini, because that positive energy is going to push you forward. I told the person, and I probably said this in the previous part of my video, that vices only help so much. They help you escape, right? Smoking and drinking, they alter your reality for just a short a period of time, and it doesn't last long enough to change your reality, if that makes sense. So you're smoking, you're drinking, you're altering your reality, and then you're sober. Sober is going to always be there. Being impaired does not, Gemini, okay? Spirit is asking you to let go, and that's exactly what you're doing. People are going to notice this, Gemini, and they're going to be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Why don't you want to come out with us? Why don't you want to drink with us? Why don't you want to do the things that you used to do, Gemini? I'm changing, honey. I'm trying to get through this process of life, and I don't have to stoop myself down to a level, especially if God has me on a pedestal. Baby, God has you on a pedestal. God is crowning you king or queen, and you're over this. Like, you being placed on this pedestal is going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you love. It's going to bring you emotion, right? Because some Geminis, oh shoot, you guys have a hard time sharing your emotions and showing them. What is this crown? Give me the energy for crown. Yes, in divine timing, God is going to show you exactly why he has you on a pedestal, or she, however you see God, okay? And for a lot of things in your life, especially the people that you've experienced, the people that you've come across, they've all come across your life to teach you something. They've all come across your life to teach you that, hey, not everything is going to be set in stone. Not all of these people are going to stay. Not all these people are going to be real. Not all these people are going to respect you. If they don't respect you, they have to go. It's all a part of divine timing. Wrong time, right time. Wrong time, right person, wrong time. It always happens like that. But you know what? Trust in God, and he's going to lead you to the right direction. There's no more third parties. God said no more third parties. You're not going to deal with that no more. And if you do have some type of energy going on with the third party, you are going to keep this to yourself. Like, if you do know something about a third party, you're keeping this to yourself. If you have a person right now and you're in a relationship, Gemini, you are keeping this third party energy to yourself. Like, hey, I do know my person's messing with somebody, but guess what? I'm going to leave their ass very soon. and I'm not going to stay. I'm not going to deal with this. This is something that is not in my energy anymore, and I just don't have time for it. You absolutely don't have time for this anymore, Gemini. And I applaud you for that, because it's so hard to leave people behind. And that's what you feel like you're doing. You feel like, oh my God, what is going to happen if I leave this person behind? Even though I know that they have some type of mistress, third-party energy in their life, or that they're moving on to themselves. I don't see you actually talking to anyone right now. And it's not that you don't want to. It's that you feel like you don't need to at this time. Like, people are going to always be there to interact with, you know? That saying, there's so many fish in the sea, or there's a lot of fish in the sea. The current is always moving, baby. There's always going to be fish coming upon you. Always. What's some concerns for Gemini? You could be concerned about a military official. This could be a policeman, somebody in the army. I keep saying military. You could know somebody that works in like veteran affairs, or military affairs, or like some type of policeman. You're also concerned with work, you know, feeling like you're the only one doing everything at work, or you're just really overwhelmed at work. You could also be, concerned about children, and if you're going through a situation regarding children, this could be possibly in court. Somebody that you were in a long-term relationship with, or a marriage. You could be going through a divorce. This is the energy for the Kipper. I'm seeing energy of maybe someone fighting in court for custody. This could be child support. This could be you guys finding some type of mediation between something. I can also see grandchildren, like you're taking custody of some type of grandchildren in the future. I also see that there could be a supervisor or something at your job constantly looking over you, or constantly trying to, this could also be a woman in male energy that feels that they need to watch you all the time. I don't know why I'm getting that this person could be unstable, and this person has a hard time seeing you in the position that you're in, and they're trying to find anything to get you out. Absolutely anything. And this could be why you're concerned about some type of higher official being in your business. Like, this person could definitely be like looking into you. I'm getting like a detective type of energy, like an investigative type of energy. Maybe, you know, somebody at your job has you under investigation, or even this courthouse, like there's a private detective like following you or something like that. It could be feeling like somebody's stalking you, even online. I'm getting following you around, editing your work, analyzing your work, over analyzing your work, constantly trying to throw you off of your pivot. You're a great worker. You actually have a really hard job. Like, most people don't want to work at your job because it's so hard, it's so stressful, but you go there every day, willing to work, willing to do your best, and people are constantly trying to find things to judge you for, or try to make you feel bad about, Gemini. But you being a logical person, you being somebody who keeps, you know, energy in your mind, in your head, you're just like, I'm better than this. I can always handle whatever comes to me. God always has my back, and I'm going to be good. No matter what these people are saying, no matter what these people are doing, no matter what's up against you in the spiritual realm, you know that God is a supplier, that he will help you through any of these situations. You could be seeing 111. You could have an 18-year-old. You could be 30 yourself. You could be 31, 48, 38. You could also be 39, 40, 22, 23. You could also be seeing 333, 222, 111, 888. Spirit, prosperity, abundance, and overflow are coming to you, Gemini. Spirit is saying this is something that you deserve. This is something that you were supposed to have always. You were never supposed to be in any type of negative energy. And any type of negative energy that you did have previously, it was never yours. It was energy that you were intaking from other people, and it was manifesting inside of you because you were never releasing it. Now you have a chance to release this energy and move forward. Now you have a chance to radiate in Gemini energy. People say you're two-faced. Actually, you're not. You have more than one way in thinking. You have more than one way of seeing things. And that's what people are. They're very intimidated by the way that you think, Gemini, because you're intuitive. You're very intuitive and you always know what's going on. You care about your family. You care about the situations in your family. And especially if you don't show them the way that other people want you to see them, they're never going to understand you. They're never going to understand the way you are, the way you think, the way of your being. And you realize that, you know what, I have to let these people go. I've been through a lot of heartbreak in my life. They caused me a lot of towers, situations that forced you to change. Spirit is saying, good job. You're on the right path. You're doing what you have to do to take care of yourself. And you will be blessed for that, internally and externally. See? 4 of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, especially in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're going to be so happy, Gemini. And I'm getting that for the longest time, the thing that you have always wished for is stability. Whether that was with a family, with a partner, without a partner, even if you're alone, Gemini, this is something that you've always hoped for. Stability, longevity, peace, and prosperity. You're going to be celebratory. Look at this shit. Stuff. My bad. Some of my family be on here. So I'm trying to be respectful, but you're going to get the victory, success, and everything that you want. I just said that, and that just popped out. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Heavy fire energy, very passionate. Oh my goodness, 9 of Cups. I got that for you too. Like for my pre-shuffle, your wishes are going to come true. Whatever you've been wishing for, you're seeing 111. Start wishing. Get you a cinnamon stick. Burn that, blow it out, manifest it like a birthday candle. I'm not kidding. Because all that good stuff is coming to you. I am so happy for you, Gemini. Literally. You're tired of defending yourself. You're tired of telling people, well, this is why I made that decision. Well, it's my decision. It's my life. And this is what I wanted to do. They have to start actually feeling you, Gemini. They have to start understanding why you made these decisions. To be by yourself. To plan for your stability. To move away from certain people so that you can be happy again. You know? Nobody's going to be able to breadcrumb you anymore. You're not going to have to deal with people being stingy. You're not going to have to deal with people being rude to you. I don't even know where that came from, the word rude. People have probably been rude to you in the last few years or months. I'm getting 9 months, 6 years, 4 years. You've been going through a cycle of bullshit, like wondering where your next dollar is coming from, wondering if this person is going to help you or not. You know, some of these people were waiting to see you fall, Gemini. They were like, I'm seeing that this person, this King of Wands in reverse, they weren't willing to help you purposely. They were willing to sacrifice their entire relationship with you because they did not feel that you deserved to be helped in any type of way. They felt that, you know what, since you decided to, stay away from me, you decided to stop talking to me, I'm not going to help you with the bills anymore. I'm not going to help you with, advice. I'm going to deceive you instead. I'm going to strategize against you so you could feel like you need me. Could be an air sign that you were dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have also been dealing with a King of Wands, or somebody with this type of energy, somebody who's very passionate about leading the family, somebody who's very passionate about, you know, entrepreneurship. This could be a business owner, somebody who owns a business. You know what's interesting is that, yes, me getting a King of Cups and the King of Wands back to back. This person definitely had some type of extremely passionate energy that could have been overwhelming for you. That's what I'm getting. This person could have been a little bit overwhelming, and very emotional, but very passionate about the relationship, about you, about how they felt about you. Even if it's a woman, it could have been a woman in her masculine energy, somebody who loves to drink, or it could be you, Gemini, who likes to have a drink or two. This person wanted to have the new beginning with you. This Four of Wands, this is the person that wanted to have the new beginning with you, but you're deading that. Scorpio energy. You now understand your place in this person's life, and you're just like, maybe it's time to move on. Maybe I'll have better opportunities elsewhere, you know? I don't have to continue on this journey with this person because it's just a lot of back and forth, and it's a continuous cycle of bullshit. Sorry for cussing again. This is going to happen very fast. Like, this person is going to come towards you. Whoever this King of Wands is and King of Cups is, they're definitely going to come towards you with some type of emotional, like, new beginning, or they're going to message you regarding an emotional new beginning, and you're going to quickly tell them, hey, it's over. And that's going to be your karmic justice. Could it be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Seriously, especially a Libra that you are dealing with. You could be seeing 888 or 1111, 1313, 777. I'm seeing a lot of 9s and a lot of 4s. You could be seeing 444, 666. I feel like, you know, this situation has burdened you, but 1010 and it's bring new beginnings. It is time for you to move on, Gemini. Whether it causes you a burden or not, like to let people go, it's always hard to let people go. That's the thing that we're not realizing, is that God gives us reasons to let people go. He shows us things multiple times, not just one time. Like, God was just like, all right, I'll give you this lesson, you know, or I'll give you that lesson. And then I'll show you reasons to let this person go. Multiple reasons. I'm telling you. You get the 7 of Cups. You could be seeing 777. You have wealth coming to you. More options, more things that you can look out for. You're probably in hermit mode, gaining some introspection. You are cutting these people off, Gemini, and that's okay. Spirit is saying that's okay because that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Spirit is saying, yes, Gemini, go ahead, do that. Because these people, like, they're trying to pull you back into your temptations. They're trying to pull you back into the negative energy. You're not with that anymore. You're trying to move on. Yes, the Lovers. That's your energy. You want better relationships in your life. You want better friendships. But not friendships that carry the same energy that you had before. This air sign. This Gemini. Or sorry, not Gemini. It could be a Gemini too. But it's definitely another air sign. It could be definitely a Libra energy that misses you. I don't know where that came from. It's so funny when air signs, like, get together, because you guys both be in your head. Y'all both be in your head. It's all divine timing. That's the energy for the bottom of the deck. You're avoiding conflict with this person. Whoever this air sign could be, you're avoiding them. You're avoiding everything that has to do with any type of conflict. You feel that this person could be juggling you, or you're not even gonna argue with this person about the Two of Pentacles, or about the juggling. Even if that's juggling money, juggling the relationship, juggling you with somebody else, juggling the idea of you, juggling ideas that you give them. You're trying to adapt to your reality, and you're trying to face the consequences now without judgment, without vices, without other people's opinions. Now you're just living for you. And you're going to do great. You're probably already doing great. You could be saying 222. Listen, Gemini, if I don't tell you anything else tonight, I'm telling you to live in your truth right now. Do not let these people, especially humans who make mistakes often, who feel like they're the most perfect people in the world, tell you how to live, tell you how to feel. Because who are they? Who are they, Gemini? Hey, Spirit said they're nothing. Spirit said they're nothing. And you know what? I want to get, instead of, I don't know, empower messages, Akashic. I'm feeling Akashic right now. So let's switch it out. I want to get some Akashic energy. I love this deck so much. I'm going to get a tattoo of one of these. I'm going to show you guys when I get one too. This is one of the longest readings I've done, especially for Gemini, and I couldn't wait to do a reading today. Like, I was at work and I was like, dude, I can't wait to get my channel off the ground so I don't have to do this anymore. I'm not going to tell you guys what I do until I quit. Okay, let's get some Akashic energy for Gemini. Akashic energy for... Release. Warrior Spirit. Spirit is asking you to release and let go. I said that in the beginning of the reading. How many more signs do you need, Gemini? I know you've been in your head. You just be thinking about it. Obligation. Yeah. Stop telling yourself that you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. And we know you get money, Gemini. Please stop catering to these people. Please stop catering to these fools. Spirit says it's going to be a difficult road. I did see that Ten of Wands for you. You know, it's burdens. It's gonna be a burden to let these people go. Spirit is saying that you have multiple choices. You're gonna have choices. You're gonna get all these choices of things that you can have in your life, the things that you can do with your life. And you're going to feel like, oh my God, I really wanted to take these people with me on my journey. You can't. Sorry about it. I was going to say sorry fucking about it. I don't know if you guys remember that, but you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life, Gemini. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Warrior Spirit, relentless commitment to challenges and approaches that life and personal battles have given you, here to master your forceful nature. You remember what I said about using vices to escape instead of just living life in its entirety and facing reality? That's what you're doing. That's what the Warrior Spirit is all about. You're facing the challenges head on. And you're like, come on. Come on, let's go. And I'm smiling because God is so proud of you for that. Like, yes, finally. Yes, Gemini's on my time. Congratulations, Gemini, but you got obligations, honey. You know, Spirit is saying, stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others. Like, I should be doing this. Oh, I feel obligated. Hello, you're not. You're obligated to serving God and moving on to your dreams, to your reality, because that's what you deserve. Yes, it's going to be a difficult road. The Spirit of perseverance is preparing you to do great things, walking the hard path of life. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with, Gemini. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input. Remember what I said about device. Stop taking it because it no longer matters. Feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Gemini, this was such a good reading. And this concludes your message. I hope you guys enjoyed my reading today, my little bed reading, until I get my new place. I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. This is the longest reading I've ever done. And I don't know if this is my first reading for Gemini, but I loved it. And I'm so proud of you guys. Like, Spirit is so proud of you. And I'm proud of you too. You're moving on. You're elevating. You're lifting yourself up. God is worthy to be praised. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Once again, this is Clairvoyantly Lay. I love you guys, and I wish you the best. Mwah. Peace.